My mother cut me out of her will and left everything to my brother's wife. It still feels like a nightmare I haven't woken up from. When my mom passed away, I thought, despite all our differences, she'd still treat her children equally. My brother and I were the only two kids. Surely she'd split things fairly. That's what most parents do, right? But at the will reading, the lawyer's words burned into my memory. All assets, property, and savings are to be left to my daughter-in-law, Claire. Not my brother, not me. His wife, a woman who had only been in our family for 6 years. I felt my chest tighten, my ears ringing. I glanced at my brother, expecting shock on his face. But he didn't look surprised. He just stared down at the table, silent. That silence said everything. He already knew. I couldn't understand it. I was her daughter. I was the one who called her every night, who drove her to doctor's appointments, who sat by her bed when she was sick. Claire barely visited, unless it was for holidays. So why would Mom hand everything over to her? I started digging. I went through Mom's old letters, her journals, and then I found it. An entry written just a few months before she died. It said, "Claire has been taking such good care of me. She handles my bills, my medications, everything. I don't know what I'd do without her." My heart sank. Claire had positioned herself as the caretaker, but it wasn't out of love. It was strategy. I kept reading. Another entry said, "She suggested I change my will so she can keep things organized after I'm gone. She says it will make things easier for the family." That's when I realized Claire had manipulated her. She wasn't just helping with bills and paperwork. She had convinced my mother to sign everything over, using trust and vulnerability as weapons. I confronted my brother. He looked away and muttered, "It's done. Don't make this harder than it already is." That broke me. He knew. He let his wife steal everything from his own sister, from the daughter my mom once promised would never be left behind. Now, every time I see Claire driving Mom's car, wearing her jewelry, living in the house I grew up in, I don't just feel anger. I feel erased. Like my mother's love for me was rewritten by someone else's lies. People think betrayal comes from enemies, but sometimes it comes from the person sitting across the dinner table, smiling at you while they take everything that was supposed to be yours.